Episode 77. The finale episode. Lucky number 77, I guess. It really is going to be the finale this time, I'm so sure. I looked up some things that I did wrong in the last run. Turns out the Mechanarium, well, you can't actually get all of the gears you need through the Hall of Mirrors. The Hall of Mirrors actually doesn't replicate a single mechanical room, not a one. I looked up the wiki for the Chamber of Mirrors, and it turns out there's a specific list, a pretty comprehensive list, and extensive one too. But in that list, there isn't a single mechanical room, so my run, the strategy, was doomed from the get-go. The other thing we can do is actually reduce the amount of doors that appear in the Mechanarium. Despite the rule being the last door of 8, we can just make it less than 8 doors. Among some other strategies that might help us. But we've got a lot of prep work to do. We don't have the blessing of the monk, we don't have any special outer rooms, and we kind of have to undo some work we did to make a bunch of rooms common, I think. Considering the Mechanarium feels like it isn't spawning in as much as we want it to. One thing at a time. First thing is going to be, as usual, the outer room. Of course, the outer room isn't always going to be the first thing. Sometimes you could pocket the Chamber of Mirrors and wait until later in the day to use that. Of course, we don't have to do that, since it doesn't help us with the Mechanarium. Yeah, none of these are too appealing to me. What we could do is spend steps instead of coins, or instead of gems today, and just try to draft whatever we want, I guess. Maybe even try to get the freezer or something. I'm not sure if special items would really help us, other than maybe... Well, the one other thing that would help immensely, I previously thought the wrench increased your chances of getting mechanical rooms. It does, if you reduce it to common after getting a mechanical room. We already did that with most mechanical rooms other than the workshop, I think, and the boiler room maybe. But the other item that we can get that actually does increase your chances of mechanical rooms was the crafted one, the compass plus the battery, so that's other prep work we want to do. I just want to do it quickly, so let's try the hovel today. And I think sometimes there's something inside. We kind of have to conserve steps today. One last check. Yeah, there might not have been actually anything inside this room. Danny Ravain's old house. Did these numbers ever mean anything? Oh wait, hang on. I think the first time I looked at this, I didn't know the rules for maths. 4 plus 5 is 9. Times 2 is 18. And what is this number in the first place anyway? 45292. I guess it's 45 rooms, 2 wings, 9 ranks, 2 starting rooms, I guess. So yeah, 9 times 2 is 18. Divided by 9 is 2, and then minus 2 is 0. I don't know if that means anything other than a madman sprawlings and some random mass. But then again, there was that whole thing about digital roots. No, that's a different game. Whatever the root thing was in that other file cabinet, apparently that is a thing, so I don't know. We're not here for that though. We're gearing everything we can towards beating the Mechanarium. And today's just going to be all about prep work. I'll try to save the corner room so that we can get the conservatory. Seven. 12 is that? No, that's not squared. That's 21 divided by 7 is 3. And that would be 7 times 3 is 21, flipped is 12. And that is 2636 divided by, that is divided, right? Yeah. Divided by 3 is 12, flipped is 21, minus 2 is 19. Not a great way to start out. We do want to go north, so... And we don't want to lose steps either. Make it the dark room. We'll gamble a little bit. Gamble a little today. That worked out. Sure, give us some stars. It's also the only thing that's not a dead end. And most importantly, I think the inkwell is going to spawn in. Which should give us an out if we need to actually redraw. Like right now. No, wait, we don't have to do that right now. I forgot how steep the step requirement was. 3 per gem. Money, huh? Well, we have the chance to redraw, so... Yeah, that is what we want eventually. Things we want today are the freezer at the very end. That's fine. Oh, that's not fine actually. Thought I could go do that. We also wanted the blessing of the monk today. We can't do that. We want to get the items. The compass and... the battery pack. Craft that and then pocket it inside the code check. Those are the main goals. I'm pretty sure there isn't really much else we can do with today. And let us turn off the gym, I guess. And turn back on the dark room. Sometimes there's an item here. Not today. Secret passage. We gotta continue north a bit. So probably Rotunda is fine right now. I don't hate that positioning already, even if we can rotate. Let's just gamble. Always worth it. I can't think of a time it really wasn't worth it. But I guess that's partly because I'm just careful about opening when I feel like I have enough keys. Yeah, this is a redraw situation. Let's save this redraw, accept the loss on steps. I think I still have never actually done the payroll, the one that actually delivers things to the maid room and the servants' quarters. Yeah, this was the other thing I want to do. I guess prep work for more prep work if we don't do our prep work today. I feel like the compass is pretty hard to come by, just randomly, so let's put that in the shop for sure, and then we can try to find the battery, which feels pretty common whenever you find either the attic or the actual workshop. And we're actually pretty low on steps already. Courtyard seems fine. And today we want to do a bunch of redraws in the corner. Guess I could have gone into security and turned this off. Or turned it low, rather. Ah, we're out of keys. Well, that's fine. The strategy of going deep into the manor and then turning back becomes a lot harder when you're using the hovel, I guess, obviously. I guess we could have tried for the garage to make our trip back shorter. But right now we're just going back to the corner rooms. Making this quick, one thing at a time. I guess that's another strategy that I've never really tried. This entire game I've always been living by the rules of Carpe Diem, seize the day. Trying to make sure that every day I use as much rooms as possible to make whatever I want happen. Another way to play the game would be to just focus on one thing at a time per day and just go as quickly as possible so you don't waste your time on failed attempts. So now we have a problem. Well, this one isn't really a problem. We never really care about this one. Make that one rare. And security we definitely want low. And in fact, we got to do this without the wrench. That's great. But the problem we have now is deciding which rooms we already made common, which was pretty much all of them, and how we want to change them back to their normal rarity now that we're actually in the conservatory, just for the sole purpose of making the mechanarium a little bit more likely to spawn. So we're just gonna have to go through these one by one, I guess. Because I don't remember which ones we changed the rarity of. And we'll have to decide which ones are actually useful. I want to come back to this one because it's very good positioning stuff. Don't change that one. And after I've gone through the list once with like a first pass, we can come back after knowing how much exactly we've already changed the rarity on, and decide which ones deserve to not be common anymore. Just the rotunda in this room, I guess. Or this section. The music room was made commonplace. We don't really need keys that much. A major key is nice and all, but it's not exactly going to help us right now. Make it unusual again. Reset to unusual, yes. Did it work? Would you like to use? Yes. It's still common. No. Still the same. Why isn't it working? Let's try another room. Oh, the wine cellar. 3 gems is okay, but let's just make this unusual, I guess. Did we reset it? You know what? Actually, maybe it's just not taking effect right now. Maybe it takes effect tomorrow because, it'll stay common for the rest of the day and that's why it's showing up as common, I guess. We'll just hit yes on whatever we want to change and hopefully that changes them. The study, we definitely want that common. That's integral to our strategy. And this one was useful for actually getting the Chamber of Mirrors, but we don't exactly need that anymore. Yeah, the only thing we're trying to draft now is the... Well, actually, where's the Mechanarium? Found? Yeah. We changed that one, didn't we? And it used to be unusual. What if we flipped our understanding around and... What if we just made this one unusual? And this would be a very risky thing to do. But if we did do this, then with everything that we made common, there are less unusual things, and if we used the common library and re-rolled on the door out of the library a lot of times, we would probably get the Mechanarium, right? Maybe more likely than making this the only common thing, because there's only a few things that we've already made common, I think. A lot less than I would have thought. Let's go through the list without changing anything real quick. Okay, no, we do want that common. And that common. Yeah, we want all of these common. Unfortunately, it didn't change the pump room. And that common. Couldn't change that one. And that common too. So actually, I think some of these we changed with the rent, but they're letting us change it back. Here in the conservatory, even without the wrench. That's pretty good. Oh. No, we do want that common. That's also integral to our goal. Yeah, I think if we just want one very specific room, it might be better to make that one room go out of the library, which we can only draft one of, and have every other room be common, and those can just randomly appear during the day. But the thing about the Mechanarium is that we want it to spawn at a very specific time, after we've gotten 7 things, or in a very specific place where there aren't any more, well, where there are doors that can't become doors in that room if they lead to dead ends, thus letting us get to the ace door. So with that in mind, I think we actually just want everything common as they have been. Go back to these and say no. Maybe that'll like cancel the order. And also the wine cellar, say no. Not sure what else I did. I think that was it. So let's actually go to the Mechanarium instead. And I might regret this, but make it unusual. This might be like the opposite of what I need to do. But we've gotten unusual rooms pretty easily before. Almost like strategically, just like the Chamber of Mirrors last time. So one more time, go back in there and click that and say yes, just to be sure. And hopefully that changes tomorrow. It's a shot in the dark, but hopefully it works out. Commissary? Yeah, we are still going for, like, the item today. Not the item we're looking for. I guess the other thing we can do today is try to get the code check, just randomly, I guess. And also any item that actually works with the electromagnet that builds into it, which would be either the compass, which should be in the shop tomorrow, or the day after, or the battery, which can spawn in like any of those other rooms, especially the, okay, well there we go. Didn't even have to redraw. We'll just take this item, and I guess we can put it back if we need to. At the end of the day. You know, I could have run the experiment from the lab, or from the office. What was it we needed? 2 different items, but... Oh, we could also go for that shop. In case we get nothing else today. I guess green rooms also give us items, but not the items we need, I don't think. Those are sort of like workshop exclusive or attic exclusive. Battery and compass feel like they don't spawn in green rooms. Yeah, that's what I wanted. In case there's something else we can do today. Like check in the emerald bracelet. Or the master key. I think I still prefer the emerald bracelet, just so we don't have to pay gem costs, while also using our gems to re-roll. Just gives us that much more re-rolls, I guess. But maybe I prefer the compass then, just so we can direct doors wherever we want. We can only pick one. And we have to know that the code check might spawn in later in the day. If it's later in the day, and assuming we have the laundry room, we might not need things like keys at that point, maybe. But we can only rotate the first 3 floor plans we draw with this, so that's actually not very good for our plan of re-rolling a lot with the study. So I think it is just the emerald bracelet. I do love it after all. Oh, but it doesn't apply to today, of course. You know what, let's just go check that in, right now. We are like running out of steps really quickly. Say goodbye, Power Hammer. I'm pretty sure we don't need you anymore. Until I'm proven wrong. Okay. And... it's still there. And... just to make sure... yep, still there. Okay. It's beginning to look like that's all the prep work we can do today. Unless we buy some food. Well, sure. No real point in redrawing. I guess the boiler room would give us access to, at the end of the passageway, something connected to this, which might be the lab. Let's turn that on real quick. Not gonna spend a whole lot of time here. Oh, maybe I should have gotten the kennel though. I'm not sure if that was actually something I could have chosen for this room, I don't remember. But we do have the shovel now. That might have helped us unlock the door. It would have helped us unlock the door here and elsewhere, maybe. The security door, specifically. I guess I'm still sort of in a Carpe Diem mode or something. Let's just try to redraw for the, well, I guess I don't have to. Although, no, let's do it. Oh damn it, that's why I shouldn't have taken this door. Should have redrawn. You got a key for me? No. Well, okay then. I guess all I really wanted was the lab. No, that one too. Yeah, I guess if we see the kennel again, we'll do that. This really should be a mechanical room. Just look at it. The other thing that I didn't mention, part of the strategy, is that you can get one more mechanical room, and it's actually one of the two rooms that I guess I haven't upgraded yet, considering I'm missing two upgrade discs, one of them being in the actual mechanarium. I guess this is good. Sure. We kinda need the keys. Two rare items. We can't rotate it, but yeah, we're not going for every room in the house, so let's just have a look. Huh, really? Wait. Hey, that's that room. Or not room, that item that we've never seen before. Ah, we lost the power hammer. We were planning to lose it anyway. We've never seen this can of repellent before. It feels like it never spawns in, like, the commissary, or I don't know where else items spawn. I guess just like normal item spawns, like green rooms or whatever. And I guess this is a rare item. Well, we saw this before we ended the game, I guess. Press X in any room of your house to use. Starting tomorrow, that floor plan will be removed from the house and draft pool for 1 week. Okay. What about the dark room? We can just get rid of that bullshit. I could even try to get the weight room and get rid of that. I mean, I guess the dark room is okay for getting vent rooms. We just don't want to deal with the darkness on any given day. In the end, we can only just get one room gone from the draft pool. It's not going to be a huge help for our RNG, considering any other room that isn't a mechanarium or a mechanical room is going to kill us. Here, before we end today, I guess. Which is going to be pretty soon. Sure, why not? If there's anything we can do with the lab, like for one experiment, I don't know. This might be a waste of time. Give us more stars. While digging, we're about to do some digging, I guess. And if all else fails today, I can just turn around and do some digging. That's actually trash, because it's not trash. And that's nothing. It's not trash. Damn. You never find trash when you need it. I can't believe this. Well, that just means our little hovel run is extended. 5 dig spots, not a single piece of trash. Can you believe it? Give me more of a T-junction. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Give me the boudoir. Maybe the treasure trove would have been a better thing for roguelite stuff. I just kind of want to make it to the corner room, even though I don't really have to. And having more redraws that we're actually going to use is going to help. I'm not going to dip into my supply of stars for today. Our old friend. Sure. What do we actually want here? I'll just redraw until something pops out at me, I guess. Treasure trove? I mean, that does build for, like, later days. And it's actually, like, right next to this, which could also help us build for later days. If we actually get allowance from the roulette. Yeah, not on the chest today. Those notes are kind of... I don't know how to deal with them. Chapel goes down, I guess. Let's loop back over here and try to get some allowance. We're not going to play the slots. We're kind of done with the slots. Hey, look at that. That's allowance right there. But no, it was actually the red one. That's what I've come to expect. Oh right, we still have the repellent. I don't think I can make it back to the dark room with this layout unless I somehow... With 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly. If we can somehow go straight down with our rerolls and 0 keys. No. Then within 10 steps, and we can't do anything else other than this, we'll have to decide which room we don't want. The chapel is actually good for us, because it helps us... Well, we can break open the piggy bank if we want more money, and we can still choose the bishop if we want more money that isn't the piggy bank. It's really only one route we can go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then from there, 8, 9. Don't think we want to get rid of that. 8, 9. Let's just get rid of the gym, I guess. It's not exactly the most useful thing in the world. I don't typically care for it. No, I should have used my key on this. Or should I have? I don't know. Oh right, and I guess on the way back we can dig things up. Yeah, we pass by the foundation. Or no, our day ends in the foundation, I think. I think we should have 1 step left inside the foundation, hopefully. Let's see. 2, 1, no, it's actually 0. Maybe if we're quick, we can dig something up while the screen is fading to black. Alright, be gone, Jim. There's a dig spot in that corner. We'll try to gun it. Oh, wait, there was no dig spot. I thought I saw one. There's usually one there. Okay, so we checked in the emerald bracelet. We made just, I think, if it actually worked and it wasn't bugged or something, We made only the Mechanarium back to its original rarity. And we also added more money to the tomb, I guess. Well, not the tomb. The treasure trove, that's what it's called. We still want that electromagnet, we still want to get the shrine blessing. And actually, if we don't get the shrine, one other thing we can do is wait until we get the study before we draw the outer room, so that we can redraw the outer room and just get whatever we want. But here I am doing this. Okay, it was the shrine. But this is the problem, I guess. I was also thinking about getting the trading post, because there was still an upgrade disc there. What we could do is get the shrine right now, and then just end the day immediately and try to get the trading post later. No, we still have to do prep work, I guess. Let's try to have the shrine bonus while we have the electromagnet inside the code check. Which I guess means we also have to get rid of the emerald bracelet. Can't have those both on the same run where we're going for the Mechanarium, I guess. And after we get all the prep work done, we can have the shrine blessing active for 7 days without any prep work while we're doing those 7 days, I guess. I think that plan makes sense. Maybe. And I'm still not even sure if that upgrade disc is here. Because I'm pretty sure I traded for an upgrade disc in the past. Well, actually I'm not sure, but it feels like that might have been something I could have done. What we can do is, if we get the code check, we can just trade that away, because I'm pretty sure that's one of the things that could spawn the upgrade disc. Or if we see a secret passage, we can go for the showroom again. Alright, that's for today, now that we're doing the trading room. It's still spawning. Wait. No, we didn't change its rarity. It's bugged. Or something's wrong. This is actually really bad for me. If I can't change any of these rarities, I'm kind of at the whim of RNG. Which we always were, but maybe I'm just gonna look this up real quick. Let's see. Blueprints conservatory bug. Yeah, the first thing that pops up, unable to adjust room rarity back to default. And it seems like this was 3 months ago, so maybe this is something that's just broken forever. Okay, Yeah, and it seems like there's another post 4 months ago, so maybe this is even longer than I thought. Well, damn. The plan for getting the conservatory has kind of fallen apart. Unless we get the wrench and manually change it, I think that should still work. Probably whatever is broken is with the conservatory specifically. Which means we probably want to get that, the lost and found. We'll see this again soon, right? Maybe? Maybe. You know what? Let's not risk it. We do want to get a good item today while we still have the trading post, like a lot of good items. Oh, this is actually bad for me. Yeah, give me the rerolls, we don't want today to end. None of these went north like I needed them to. Workshop, huh? That will help us get to what we need, I guess. Okay, there's the compass. I didn't actually realize the compass could spawn here. So yeah, we do want to go for the code check again if we can. And it should be common. Oh, well, there it is. But we can't do that right now. Today's still too good that we might actually get the upgrade disc. If we did this, we could trade in the bracelet. Maybe get the upgrade disc and then pocket the disc inside the code check. We would lose the compass and the bracelet. I think it's probably just a better choice to continue the day. The code check is common. We'll see it again. Let's hold on to our money, but we can check. Oh, we are getting the showroom. How'd you know? We are more likely to go north, I guess. Unless they sell the battery, this isn't really helping us right now. Yeah, they're selling the compass, which we already have. If only we got this first and bought the compass, then maybe the workshop would have had something else. Yeah, that's a problem for me. Just make it the tunnel, I guess. We're in trouble if we're locked out, though. Okay, this would be keys, I guess. Maybe we should have tunneled into the foundation, actually. But then that's a higher rank, and that's more likely to be locked. Three. 13 flipped is 31. Minus 20 is 11. Divided by 11 is 1. That is 7 times 3 is 21. Flipped is 12. That is 31. Plus 1 is 32. Minus 20 is 12. Oh, that was wrong? What was this again? 31, then 11, then 1. That's 7, times 3 is 21, flipped is 12. So here, it was 13, that's 31, plus 1 is 32. Did I not do 12? Wait, 31. No, wait, we have to do it on every step, that's right. That's 31, plus 1 is 32, flipped is 23, minus 20 is 3. Okay. Damn, today's over. Shit. Crap even. Well, maybe the secret garden key will give us... Oh, even if we did. That'd be useless, we don't have a computer. Damn it. Well, what if we can trade for the security key card? What a waste of time. And you know what? This probably means the compass won't be inside the commissary again, due to my special order. since it already appeared, and I'll have to put in the special order again and have to wait even longer. No good. The hall pass, huh? The prism key would work. Yeah, that's the only thing that continues today. Secret garden key obviously wouldn't have worked on that one door, but this one does. And I guess we can also trade the compass for keys if we have to. Maybe I should have done that, rather than walking all this way and walking all the way back if we have to. Luckily we turned this into an orange room. This one has the most doors, I guess, so less likely to be locked. Well, actually there'd only be one locked door, literally. Yeah, this one. It'd be hard to lose our gems right now, I think. Gamble? I guess we can gamble. This one. Oh, it's you. Only 2 rooms, I guess, because we have the workshop. We'll be back for you. Just you wait. Oh, other things that I looked up were like spawning rules for rooms, like the Mechanarium and the Chamber of Mirrors. It is true that they only spawn in the center rooms, not the edge rooms, but it's also a thing that I think most 4-way doors can only spawn in those same rooms, including the Chamber of Mirrors, which is still considered a 4-way thing, even if it's also technically a dead end, weirdly enough. This is a free gem back. Redraw. Lost and found. Probably not going to be the battery. Oh, but we don't want to lose the compass. We can peek inside, can't we? And just not go through. The repellent again. I guess we can do more than one repellent if we want to. But we don't really want to do that immediately. And again, we could get rid of the dark room alongside the, that other room. If today ends and we can't do anything else, I guess that's the one thing we can do. It'll only be for 7 days, though. This is maybe good. We might need keys, but we also might need gems. I think I'd prefer the keys. For 2 gems, though? No, what we want is the showroom. To exchange for stuff, so... Well, this would be money over in the conference room. It'd be kind of a long walk to go there. We can go to the kitchen, though. We'd have to go to the kitchen. And it would also be experiments and putting the compass back in the commissary for later. And also our only computer if we somehow get a good item and can trade for the upgrade disc. But we can't get a good item unless we have gems. Just try it. You know, I already have money. I didn't need to do money things. Whatever. We'll just keep going until we actually hit a dead end, I guess. Or maybe I'll actually want to go back for something. We can go back for the funeral parlor and get more gems, so yeah, before we start doing things and we run out of options because we don't have gems. We'll do all of this junk. Network. No one's talking. Oh wait, they are talking. Damn, I missed some of these things because I didn't click the next button. Saturday, December 25th, on Christmas. Yeah, that makes sense. We did see the Christmas room. We didn't see this Christmas message. We were late. Merry Christmas, Simon. Or as her ladyship used to call your mother, Merry Christmas. Wow. We wanted to let you know that we've left some presents for you in the boudoir today. Yeah, we got the presents. We didn't bother to read the card. Simon's that kind of kid. Hopefully, next year, we'll be able to celebrate this day together. Your friends in faithful service. December 26th. If you want to try to communicate with Simon, is it better to post here or to send him emails? Kimberly. And 27th, the day after. I think the announcement board here is slightly more convenient, as it's a way for the entire staff to contribute without us doubling down on information or bombarding Simon with dozens of holiday well wishes. Randolph Moore. Yeah, it's kind of weird that we're not getting information from the emails. There might be new emails appearing just because this game is weird like that. I'm not going to check for them though. On the 29th, Simon, now that you have a satellite connection, you should be able to connect to Synca to download some new experimental data packets for the lab. We've been working on a lot of interesting and innovative experiments here, and it would be great if you could try them out for us and provide us with some valuable data. More. Already did that. Farewell, 1993. Hello, 1994. The future is looking up, and we're all looking forward to getting back to work. Happy New Year, Simon. Simon, I was having lunch the other day with Hartley Rhoda, who was your uncle's valet, and has been on the estate longer than anyone else. He told me that if you call it a day in some bedrooms, there are some beneficial effects. I assume his own room might be among that number. Sounds like it might be worth checking out, Randolph. Har har. That's the worst room to sleep in. 22nd, or the 2nd rather. Yes, I've heard her ladyship talk about this as well, when she was still with us, so I can confirm that there's some validity in it. And it's not just another case of Harley rambling on. Or maybe it can be both, Anne. January 6th. Last one. Which is actually maybe because we're on January 6th. Simon, remind me when I come back to work to create you a Blackbridge admin key, as you are obviously very technically proficient, perhaps even more so than most of my staff here. Funny enough, following our format, the name of your admin key would theoretically be Joan S., which might be the first one where the admin key is the same as the last name. I think this is just meant to be another hint, if you hadn't seen it yet, how to log into the admin stuff. Maybe like one of the bigger hints, because he tells you about the naming rule format in a roundabout way. But if you know Simon's name, which you probably should at this point, it's right here in the letter, you know that the first letter is S and then his last name is Jones, and you put 2 and 2 together that it's first name, last name, or last name, first name. Okay, so put back in this thing, the compass, in case we lose that. We can't put in the battery. And get us into the lab, just because. B column is dice, stars, crates. We'll do stars. I don't think we triggered the experiment yesterday. Yeah, no trash. And, red rooms, bedrooms. Yeah, let's go fast. If we even can. No, wait, we're not doing that. We're turning back right now. Okay. Guess we'll come back to this and do that later. Now, if we can. Hopefully we don't get locked out of the one room we're going into. Okay. I guess I forgot to buy these. That was pretty stupid of me. Wait, did I? Oh, I am stupid. I thought the day was over when the door was locked here. They're selling keys today. They just change their inventory a lot sometimes, you know? I forget. Oh no, I need the money for steps and the showroom, if we do actually get it today. Crap. Oh, damn it. What a waste. No green rooms. I'm really wasting everything today. Well, let's get the money. It's a fair amount, maybe for something from the showroom. I think the main things that we want to trade are the highest valuable items, like the key, or the bracelet. Why'd I spend all of my money on keys and gems? What a waste. The gems are in a box with a false statement. The blue box is false. The white box is false. Let's say this is true. Then this is false and the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a false statement, which would be only this one. Still trying to go quick today. It can still be the finale, I'm not in denial. As long as we finish our prep work really quickly and, I don't know, make the actual run really quick too. That's not gonna happen, is it? Alright, let's do this experiment thing. We got the keys, we got the gems. I'm glad they let you connect to the terminal that you already connected to. It could have been that the rule might have been you only connect one time per day, and you can't do it any other time in the day to one station. This is a much better rule, I think. So, yeah, experiment. And I can't open the map like this. But we're in the second column from the left, pretty high in the rank. What we want mainly out of this is like a T-junction, or anything four-way. But if we don't have those options, we'll take anything that isn't a dead end. We still have the compass, so that should help us go north after the dead end. And of course, the main rooms that we want are the showroom as a dead end, or the coat check as a dead end, and the showroom just for getting the stuff we need. And of course, if we see the study, we'll take that. And also, what else? Maybe something that gives items? The secret passage, that too, because that'll give us the showroom. Okay, here we go. Actually have to hit the exit, real annoying. No, not the tone room. It went in a T-junction, but that's too much. Pantry. Oh, hopefully we don't hit a security door, not that. Okay, I don't need the keys, or the coins. Passageway, that's good. South first, might not be locked. Rotunda, damn it, the secret passage, we missed it. I think we got that last experiment in just barely. Okay, well the secret passage actually would have been bad there, because it's, yeah. Okay, that was 5 experiments. Actually not my worst usage of that. Well, I guess it was my best usage of it. That's probably my upper limit though, just 5 experiments. Considering all the menuing you have to do with keys and you still have to consider what you're drafting down. Guess we're going, that away. We still want the showroom. Anything that gives us money too, for the showroom. We don't have a shovel. Go to the right? Yeah, go to the right. I guess that helps. Oh, that was our last key, damn. Money, I guess. Well, we know that the passageway is unlocked, since we have the foyer now. We might actually have to go back and trade for keys, but we're out of steps already. Not good. Things are not good right now. Nah, that figures. I guess the casino would give us money. I don't think we're getting that showroom today. Oh wait, there were still items in the Lost and Found, right? We know that these can't be traded for the good stuff. So if I go to the Lost and Found, I can trade those for... They might be good enough for the upgrade disc? We're not gambling today. Well, unless today's over, like immediately. Things are not looking good. I feel like it would be a waste just to get another door out of the aquarium. I think we just want to reroll now and hope for something good. I mean, those are items we can trade, but they're not exactly the high rarity items. Do we just keep re-rolling and hope for the showroom? Or the secret passage? We might have to. Well, these won't be locked, so that's actually beneficial. 2 more unlocked doors. If we go here, it could be the garage and be our way out back to a shortcut back. Oh, but we don't have power. Right. There we go. We still need steps to actually get back, though. How are we gonna do that? I should have bought more food. None of these give me steps back. This gives me more rooms, I guess. But that'd be in the opposite direction of what we want. Well, I guess bedrooms give me steps. Only 13 steps left. From here it would be 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. We can do a shortcut here, 7, 6. Well, we could use this, but that would be 5 already, and 5 steps is probably not good enough to even reach the kitchen from the underground room. So where was I? Should I have turned around for the kitchen already? I don't think the bananas there would have tided me over. We have 13, so it's like curse or something. Wasn't 13 like the amount that we got from the curse? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exactly. Okay. We'd have to go back to the kitchen immediately after being done in the showroom. And that would be just enough to maybe make it over to... Well, damn, actually... Crap, even. Even if we somehow make it to the trading post and trade for the upgrade disc, I don't think we'd have enough steps from just buying bananas. Maybe we will. 13 steps makes it all the way here, so it's only a few more steps back to the office. Maybe the bananas will tide us over all the way to the trading post and then back to the office. I guess that's the only thing I can hope for at this point. Unless I try to get like some kind of, out of the left side of the hallway, some kind of bedroom or something that gives us more steps. Like the nursing station? 20 is more than 13 if we got the nursing station. I don't know how common I made the nursing station, though. Okay, well, in any case, it's still not guaranteed that we're gonna get the showroom here, but I'm pretty sure, okay, well, I say pretty sure. God damn it, I didn't need to do all this math. Turns out this is over already. Is it because we're at an edge here and we can't? Yeah, it's because we're at an edge, I'm sure. Well, now what? We can't exchange steps because we don't have the steam here. We could just get the corner room, I guess, and do some rerolls. Don't know what we would get. I thought for sure this would be the showroom, but maybe rooms that go straight through can't go to the edge of the house unless there's a tunnel or something. It's weird. It's only in this episode where it feels like these rules are really killing me, or this late into the game. We could launder for keys. I don't think we need keys. Aquarium. I guess I went for the rook, so give me more chances. We could do the conservatory again, I guess. The bedrooms don't do things for us. We don't even have any clean rooms today. Yeah, I guess if today is over, we might as well do this. And that's already common. We can make this common. It's actually a really good room. The cost is 2, but I feel like whenever the game generates rooms for you while drafting, well, obviously they have to include at least one room that isn't going to cost you anything. That's like a hard rule planted into the game. That's why the special cost bypass thing appears sometimes, because there always has to be one free room. So even if I make this common, it's not going to replace the free room, basically. It might mean we get 2 rooms that require gems and limit our options, but... Oh, and this. Yeah. We want to make this common. I mean, we were just going for it, so... It's almost as if you're taunting me, but this is actually working in my favor, I guess, for future runs. You're still taunting me for this run, which was supposed to be the finale. I guess it's just more prep work after all. Yeah. I can't believe the conservatory is actually bugged. Oh, well, now the study appears. Maybe I should have done this first. But it's useless to us now. With 8 steps, can I make it to the lost and found? From here, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3... That's actually 2... No, that's too far away. Yeah, we can't get the repellent and do the darkroom thing. There's nothing that gives us steps here. Unless we go further into the house and somehow get more steps. Which we won't. Oh yeah, they all went to the conference room, the gems. Yeah, okay. We could end the day in the bedroom. I don't remember if that gives us a beneficial thing or just swaps around some numbers in a way that I don't really know if I can plan around. 4 steps. 1, 2... Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, I guess we can do this. No, wait, we already did it today. Or not? Huh. Yeah, that was yesterday. Okay. Oh, fancy that. We got more steps somehow. We're not going to use this to get those other rooms to the north, I think. Today's pretty much over. Or... 13, huh? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4... No, that'd already be... Well... What if we get the showroom? We wouldn't be able to make it to the kitchen. What if we got, like, some kind of master bedroom here? The repellent on the darkroom isn't the best thing in the world. I guess with 13 steps we can still get this. A banana is... well, we can buy enough bananas. It's 3 steps, and if we bought 5, I think there's only 5, maybe 6. That'd be 15 more. And we'd have to get the items from the lost and found, so... 14, 13, 12... Or no. We would use our steps now to do it, so... It is actually through the mechanarium. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... We wouldn't make it. So if we instead do it from here... 14, 13... Outside is 12, then to the side is 11, then the shop is 10, then 9, 8, 7 back here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we wouldn't even make it to the office. And yeah, we'd have to go to the lost and found first. What was I thinking? Yeah, I was just trying to find a way to trade the items here, but I'm not sure they'd even be worth it. Well, whatever. I guess we'll just see what random rooms we get. Maybe we'll get like the freezer or something, I don't know. The only thing that would still be a bonus for today. We got 10 dice. We'll get the showroom, I'm sure. We made a common after all. Wait a second. Actually... Does this count? Can the showroom spawn if we make the showroom go to a blocked door? I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be anything stopping us, right? As long as it doesn't go outside of the house, like routing outside. There it is, okay. Well, I mean, we got here eventually. We don't have any coins for it, because we spent it all on the damn casino. I guess we can get this? That would help us keep the compass for tomorrow? Probably. It's the only thing we can get. Sure. It's always weird the last things you can do in a day. It's why I live by that rule, Carpe Diem or whatever. I still think I should be going for a really quick days just to make things happen. Go for the little goals and then build up to the big goal. Well, observe them, I guess. We don't need them, because today is already a dead end in itself. Okay. It's over. We'll either bring in the boom pendant, the car keys, or the compass. And even though it's not the finale, we'll still go on just to make this prep episode actually land somewhere. We'll try to make it a really quick day. That was the plan for all of these days. It never ended up that way. The compass and the moon pendant, I guess that's ideal. Maybe we do actually do redraws, like after we get the study or something. Chapel. Boudoir. Boiler room is good. That's actually really good. Really good to start out. I guess we can try this edge first. Security is good. Turn keycards low. Unlocked. Get into the network. Check the announcements. Nothing new. For real this time. And start the experiment. I don't think we're doing this again today. None of these really help. What if we get the nursing room? We could do this again. Let's just save on this experiment, and if we actually get something that helps with our steps, which is only the nursing room, I think, we can go for this. None of these are really permanent upgrades anyway. And I'm pretty sure, I guess I can remove the whole crate thing from the drafting thing, or from the pool of things there, because we don't actually need to remove crates anymore. I'm pretty sure that last crate that's standing there, and I'm saying this every time, doesn't actually do anything. But, I guess it could always be something, knowing this game. Whatever, it's just one slot in the thing there, so we don't have to worry about it that much. The closet. I think we just want gems right now, don't we? This would be keys though, and I mean, we can handle the red rooms, as long as it's not the dark room. Might be getting too big for my britches if I'm saying I can handle the red rooms. Let's actually go this way. I want to use this steam when we actually have more gems. Okay, that's good. We did want that. We'll take it. This will let us redraw over in the outside room, but we are going to need more gems. And we'll take the chapel route. Oh, I don't want to lose my items though. Spend a gem on the aquarium. If we redraw, it's just going to be more red rooms, which I might actually dislike, so let's just get rid of the red rooms starting now. We'll put down the lost and found and pass through it if we have to. Oh, this would get rid of all of the security doors though, but it would be a dead end for sure. We'll peek inside. More repellent. Funny that. Well, if we're getting a lot of red rooms today, I guess we can get rid of whatever we want. And something else, like a key over there. Which key is that? Like a silver key or something. And if we do re-roll for the trading post today, then maybe we can trade those items again, as we originally planned. Let's go out this way. Passageway. Oh wait, we didn't even have the bonus here. The increased chance of the steam room, because I didn't direct it this way. Well, it's a good thing we got the passageway anyway. Although maybe we want that further in? No, we have two passageways. We'll take this. I guess. We don't want to draft in the dark. Like, accidentally draft the archives or the weight room when we have the steam bonus, so we'll take this. Okay, the lab isn't the worst thing in the world. It is a gem though, and that's kind of a waste of gems. Just give me 2 doors and I'll gamble. Too big for my britches. Okay, we're not gambling on that. 2 of these. One's probably the archives, one's probably the weight room or something. Can't be the furnace. Could also be a passageway, but I don't trust that. It's not the laundry room. Do I take the archives over the furnace, or the weight room? I guess today's over pretty quickly if we screw up anyway. We'll take this one. It was actually a passageway. Okay, that was ideal. Okay, that's necessary. We need that. What to launder for first, though? I guess we launder after we run out of materials here. Yeah. No keycard there. Not yet. Well, we only have 1 gem right now. We can go back and After exchanging our coins for gems, we can... Wait, we can also exchange steps, can't we? What about... We'll spend 1 on this, because it might be the garage. And the garage only costs 1, right? Yeah, there's the garage. So that'll be 3 keys. So we don't have to worry about laundering our coins for keys, because we now have keys. And a shortcut. That was ideal, actually. We didn't get the car keys with the moon pendant, though, so that's not ideal. But if we keep the moon pendant like this, we can just, as long as we don't pick up other items, get whatever we want. Right. This is another way to get back steps if we want to. We'd have to turn coins into gems and then get 5 more coins and then get gems into steps somehow. And I don't know how to make use of that other than with, well, getting like 40 dice from that one experiment combo. But at that point, you just want to turn your coins into keys, I think. I guess the main thing would be turning your keys into dice, rather. That's the strategy. There would be a lot of rerolls. Rerolls that aren't restricted by the rules of the study. So I think because we spent all of our coins today, we're not going to go for the showroom, so we don't need to get the trading post for trading high quality items. What we're going to do is try to get the blessing of the monk, I guess. Which should be pretty easy. There's only 8 rooms that spawn here, we get 3 out of the 8. And we get 8 rerolls, so the statistics on that are probably almost 0.01% that we don't get what we want. Or something. It's the first one we saw, okay. Oh right, we need money for this. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. Well, I guess we'll have to find some money in the house. This was supposed to be a quick day. There's not much we can do down here. I guess it's technically faster to go through the entrance hall if we're doing the southern rooms first. Ah, but we do lose our 0 coin. Damn. Oh wait, that wasn't right. No negative coins in this game, so never have to worry about that. Boudoir, I guess. Free rerolls? Or the kitchen? No, we can't even do anything with that. The parlor, I mean, that would be gems. We have enough gems. Breaker box would turn the dark room back on. I guess that's okay. What we really want is money, obviously. Oh, and we can turn the security doors back to high, I guess. It's kind of close by, yeah. Still don't have a way to get our steps back. The nursery thing would be our one ace in the hole. And this also means that that one room is free. We have the furnace going on, so it's probably probable that we're gonna see that room again. Oh damn, I don't want to use keys. I kind of have to, eventually. This might let us go back to the south of the house where there are less chances for it to be locked. Oh right, we got the steam going on. That's actually kind of annoying. Okay, the workshop. What if it's the battery? Then we can actually do something today. It's this thing. Well, we can still try to get like the attic or something. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have picked that up actually. Whatever. There we go. That's 2 free doors. You were supposed to be like a security door. Oh, I guess it can't be a security door into the foundation. No, wait, it can be. It's like sometimes a security door over there. Weird. Weird way the rule worked here. But we do get to go south. Foyer. Well, we can just redraw, I guess. Give me like a better T-junction. Like that one. No, that's the wrong T-junction. I guess that goes back to the lost and found, but we don't actually want that. Secret passage? Wait. No, wait, we don't. Well, we could get the casino, actually, that's money. And it goes in the direction we want, I think. Unless it doesn't go in the direction we want. But then we can go out the foundation and try to get the left side that way, I guess. Yeah, why not? We could go for the nursery, but we already have like infinite rerolls today, so we don't need the 40 dice. It's supposed to be a quick day. It never is it? It always keeps going. Oh, we have the chapel too. We can get the bishop blessing and trade that into the shrine. We just need 77, but as much as we can get would be... well, any amount would be good, I guess. I guess that goes north, sure. Maybe I should be re-rolling for the vault itself, actually. Oh, that helps. We don't have a shovel, but we might get one. Yeah, I don't like these ones, so... well, the commissary doesn't sell the battery, I don't think. Might sell keys or something. We're not buying today, though. We don't have the money. This would get us all the way to the ace rank. And then we can spend our money at the shrine. Yeah, we're trying to go fast today, so we'll just do this. It might mean we run out of coins, though. Oh, if we get the shovel... damn. I mean, run out of keys, rather. Exactly. One key, 2 keys, 3 keys. We wouldn't make it. But we can try. What happens if we run out of keys? Are there any options? We have 15 coins, so we can exchange those into keys, so yeah, it would work. But then the steps become a problem. If we see a kitchen, maybe we'll just take that. Would have been really nice if we had a shovel right about now. Okay, this one's actually unlocked. If we had the foyer to make everything here unlocked, that would have been great. Well, we can guarantee reaching at least the 9th rank now. Oh, the dining room though. Okay, yeah, that's actually a good way to terminate. It's actually perfect. This is why I can never let go of Carpe Diem. There's always something that can get you what you need. Let's just get rid of... well, we can just pick whatever we want. We have infinite redraws. And what we need now is money, so... anything that seems to give us money. Well, this would let us get to the corner room. I don't think we have to get the bishop blessing today. Actually, maybe we do. I think we kind of do. I was going to go for 4 rerolls on the corner rooms, but we have infinite rerolls anyway. We don't have infinite keys though, so... no, we can just exchange at the laundry room. Forget it. Take that. This can't be like the battery, right? I think the attic can spawn in the corner, or at least the edge. Oh, that's money. Yeah. Obviously. That's why we're building it up. I don't know what the limit is, but it just gets better and better so far. Alright, that should be enough money with the chapel, so... as long as we don't run out of steps, which should be not a problem since we now have this. And this is with the showroom, I think. Oh, the boiler room. We do have that. Then yeah, I think we're good. We can actually do our prep work. The prep work of the shrine, that is. We can still try to get, since we have the workshop, the battery, so let's make today about that. Oh, damn it, wait. Okay, right, we can do the shrine and then do the laundry room to exchange our remaining things into keys. That's actually optimal. Sure, aquarium. Any of these unlocked? No. No. Okay. Then we go back now, and we turn in our things over to the shrine. It'd be 30 here, so that's 100. And then we turn in 77, that's 23 to work with. We have to turn in 10, so that would be 13 keys. But if we subtract 5 from that, that would be 8 keys. Which isn't the most in the world, so no roll of 5 today. Not for whatever this bonus is, which isn't that much. The extra 5 keys are far more important. Is it faster to go out of the foundation? Does it matter? I think it matters. Let's leave through the foundation. Oh wait, we needed the chapel, right. Obviously. Well, I guess I wasted 2 steps. And I was about to waste some more. It's kind of nice of them that the chapel rule doesn't apply when you get to 30. They could have been rude and made it so that you still lose 1 when you get to 30, so you only get 29. But they were nice. And fitting for the episode number. Putting in lucky number 77. As for what we want to do for that today, I think the laundry room is rare, so probably pocket that for tomorrow. And we have 7 days to make this work. We still have some prep work to do for the electromagnet, for, I guess, securing more rerolls or something, I don't know. I don't think we want to go out the right side, so let's go through the left side. Did I? No, yeah. It was this route, yeah. Okay, so this way in the north. Cloister. I guess we're gonna end our little, our steam thing. We don't really need it anymore. We got the laundry room. Still don't have a shovel. Oh right, I forgot to get keys. But this works. What if we get the shovel? No shovel, and yeah, they're still selling the compass, right. Don't need gems either, and the last thing is... well, that's all they're selling. Well, that's a free door. Less common. Yeah, our plan was to make the mechanarium less common, but that's not gonna happen. I think we turn around now and get all those keys, before we start losing all of our steps again. Did we already do the kitchen today? I make these days so long. Funeral parlor? Sure. You know I have infinite redraws. I should be redrawing. What we want today is the attic. And the code check, so I should be going for it. Actually, the library might be going into the attic, so let's do that first. Throne room? Throne room? No. I just see the huge cost and I think to myself, is that useful? But no, it's just a lever. Unusual and rare rooms. No. Kitchen? But I mean, we can't afford anything. Surprised the attic hasn't spawned in. There it is. Okay, we got it. But we still need to actually get the code check, which is common, but this is all assuming we actually get the battery, which we don't. We don't get the battery. Damn it. I can't believe this. All of these items and no battery. This battery is essential for some strategies and feels like it just doesn't spawn in. We got all of these items, like all of these actual items. They weren't just gems or keys or whatever. And maybe I shouldn't have picked all of these up because we still have the moon pendant and we still want the compass, but still. I can't believe this. This episode was supposed to be really, really quick prep work. No need to dig, but I guess there could be items inside, I don't know. Is that working? "13 steps left. Day's pretty much over. We don't need the gems. Sure, connect me up with the aquarium, I guess. It's faster than the rotunda. Does that actually... no. We don't need money anymore. I guess we could have exchanged the money for steps by turning our keys into whatever. I'm counting. 1, 2, 3. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 gear rooms if we can include the laboratory. The one we're missing is the pump room. If we were really lucky and got the mechanarium outside the lab, we would get 6 doors out of that. It would do the 4 doors that actually go somewhere first, which would include the aquarium, but not the corridor, because that's blocked. It still wouldn't be enough, I guess, but I guess there would be a chance at getting the upgrade disc, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think I'll prefer like a T-junction or something. This is a T-junction, I guess, but it's not a good one. I mean, we have the keys for it. There are items in there too. A little bit of coinage. What are we doing today? We're ending the day in the laundry room, but what we really want is the code check. No, we want the battery. And the battery doesn't spawn in any of these rooms. I guess we can still put our compass into the code check. I don't know. I don't think this has the battery. And even if it did, we'd need to somehow preserve the item till tomorrow with the code check. Just give me something in 2 directions, I guess. Well, there's the code check, I guess. Sure. This screws us out of the left side of the house, though, so... Actually, I changed my mind. Yeah, just rotunda. This is why I never end days quickly, as planned. I always gotta go for more rooms. There could be anything in those rooms. Showroom doesn't help today. No battery there. And I would go for this, but I think we want to go for Something with more doors. I guess we'll take this. We're running out of doors anyway, out of rooms. We don't have to worry about the keys anymore. We can game this a little bit though. I think this one has the reward. Oh, I could have used the lockpick. I don't have to do that, but I can skip this. There's a reward there. Oh right, the lockpick. It doesn't matter. Oh wait, no reward. Well, we ended up opening all the doors anyway. Oh right, this one just goes to that, yeah. Right. Oh. We would need steps to even get there. We'd somehow have to get the battery from a room, I don't know which room, maybe like a green room or something. And then get the code check. So make this the code check. Battery there? Probably not. Battery here, maybe. It's just a box today. I'm not sure I can actually make it back to the laundry room with 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we'll just spawn these rooms and not step inside them. We do have to call it a day eventually. Special 2-hour episode, all for prep work, and we didn't even do half the prep work I wanted to do. I guess we got the blessing. If we're going for more stuff tomorrow, actually, maybe we want the workshop instead, if we can make it there to call it a day. Because then we could get that pretty easily. And then craft the electromagnet. Yeah, I think I like that better. No, but we don't have the compass going on today because we spawned in the commissary and it's not going to spawn in by the staff order or whatever the next time we do the commissary, damn it. We could staff order through here, but we don't have... Oh wait, we need the steps then. Okay, yeah. I guess we're doing this. We're still making use of rooms today. All the rooms possible, I guess. Clock tower for tomorrow. We only have one tomorrow room on the board. Well, it would be if we put down the clock tower. If we still think this is possible, which I don't think it is, but maybe I do actually want to ditch the bracelet. Pocket the compass into the code check. Save the workshop for tomorrow. We could do that. I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. Yeah. I As valuable as this thing is, and as nice as it would have been to put it into the trading post, can't actually do that today. Who knows, maybe the moon pendant will keep our emerald bracelet. Okay, so from here, 2 more rooms. For tomorrow, I think we want... the freezer might be good. But if there is a chance for the battery from a room that I might be forgetting, I don't know. We can go for that. I don't think the battery's gonna happen though. Freezer wouldn't be the only thing we want. If it was a mechanarium, we could try to get that upgrade disc, I guess. We have like 4 down already. I'm not sure that would open enough doors for the upgrade disc, which isn't the last door. I feel like the mechanarium should be more common since we have the Southern Cross constellation in effect. And this is an inside room technically. I think we're just kind of unlucky. I guess this doesn't matter, so we'll just put down the throne room. It lets us into the antechamber. Or to room 46. Oh, is there actually an item here? Wow. Oh, you know what? No, we'll keep the palm blessing. We don't have to change it. Last chance. If it's the freezer, I think we'll still prefer that. What if I pocket the mechanarium? I could pocket the mechanarium if that's like the hardest thing for me to draw. If I do that, then I can probably do a lot of other things that day, but I would have to get like seven things because the doors in the mechanarium, I wouldn't be able to eliminate them by having it go to dead ends if I put it into the outer room. But I guess that could work if we upgrade the aquarium into the last mechanical room, which is the only other mechanical room that can be in the game, other than the 6 that we know. It's a strategy. If we do this, maybe the battery spawns in, but I don't think the battery spawns in here, because it doesn't fit lore-wise, or something. So what? What do we do? Do I really want to go to the antechamber? In room 46? We could just keep the crown for tomorrow if we have it with a moon pendant. That's a strategy. I think I'll just keep going until I'm low on books and then decide. Okay, we are now low on books. I'll do one more redraw, and if it's no good... Yeah, this is no good, so we have to decide. It's either the closet, or we get the crown for tomorrow. If the pendant actually gives it to us tomorrow. So I think we don't do that, because I don't actually think it's going to happen with all the items that we have on hand. Unless we like combine a bunch of things. Well, we can't do that. At what point did we... Well, actually, yeah. We don't really need the crown. We've never really needed the crown, so we'll do this. We'll take whatever items we can get, and... Okay, that's... maybe helpful for tomorrow, I guess. And yeah, they can't spawn in the battery in this room. They just gave us the crap items, keys and gems. So let's go back to the nursery, and... the last things we're going to do today are pocket the workshop. Which means it won't be in the normal draft pool tomorrow, but we can do it later. How much does the workshop cost? Nothing. And then what? I guess we just combine and end the day. Maybe I should have made this 2 episodes or something, it doesn't matter. I wanted all of the prep work done in 1 episode. I was so dead set on it. There it is. It's the battery. It can spawn in this room. The day's never over. Carpe Diem. I need the compass back, but that's fine. We can walk. We do have enough steps, right? Yeah, we do. Just making sure I'm not wasting any steps. Oh, but if we go all the way there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, exactly. So we'd want to make sure we go directly back to the nurse's station, no detours. After that. Oh right, but that's... yeah, we gotta make sure we're on 20 when we do this. You know, them making it go to 20 when it's less than 10, doesn't that just mean any player is going to go back and forth until they get back up to 20? In which case, couldn't they just make it so that it always sets it to 20 if you're lower than 20 instead? Wouldn't that make more sense? Or maybe there's some kind of mathematical balancing thing they have to do so that you can't exploit it or something. Alright, so we definitely want this. This is how we win the game, and I've said this a million times, but this is actually how we win the game. The electromagnet, never thought it would come in handy in the way that it is coming in handy right now. And while we're here, we don't have like the lever thing, but we can make some other items that might be brought over by this tomorrow. No special coupon coin purse combo. Does this do something? No. I think the battery and the lockpick did something, but... oh, this does something. Do we want... I think we do want that instead of this detector shovel that gets us more keys. Actually, that's a good question. This lets you lockpick doors with better chance. But this one lets you dig things and also get more keys that open doors definitely, but only with random chance of getting keys. And it also works as a metal detector, while this one doesn't. But in the spirit of using items that I haven't really used, and this might be a bad thing to do since I should be going all in on all of the things that I know are useful, I guess we'll just try this out, if we do actually get it with the moon pendant. Wait, actually, before we do that, can we combine this with like anything else that I'm forgetting? Because if we do that, then this detector, that's the only thing we can combine it with. Oh, the burning glass. I mean, we don't want that. Yeah, everything uses the detector. It's very, very high demand, isn't it? Basically, the only thing we can do with all these items is combine one thing with the detector, one of 3 options. This wasn't anything, right? Yeah. My plan here was to combine a lot of items to reduce the amount of items in our inventory and therefore make the moon pendant higher chance of giving us something better. But I guess we can only combine down into one thing. So I'll go with my gut and make it this. There's not even a guarantee we'll get this tomorrow. Okay, that's it. Now we head straight back. The day's not over, because we can still screw this up. Through the parlor, through the vestibule. Oh, was there a key there? At the only exit and all the way back. Do I care about these? What about the experiment? There were no permanent upgrades, that's right. Okay, let's just do this first. The one thing that we definitely want for tomorrow and any other day, forever, the powered electromagnet. And just to make sure, it's not in our inventory. It's right here. It's still there. And again, still there, hasn't despawned. And not in our inventory, so it is in the code check. And I guess today is over. With 20 steps we can just... Oh right, we have to end the day in a room that we want. Let's get 20 steps and then decide what we want. And I might as well dig this up, I guess. Oh. What could we... No, we needed the battery for that anyway, for the hammer or the shovel. So it doesn't matter in the end. We already used that item. I didn't really remember that the lever could be dug up in a dig spot. I guess it can. Even if I knew about this before I did the crafting, it wouldn't have changed anything. The lever is only useful with the battery, and we need the battery for the magnet. So, yeah. For our stuff tomorrow... Oh yeah, there are 2 items here. But we don't need those items. It's either the laundry room, I was going to do the workshop. What if we did the code check from the get-go? I mean, that's an obvious strategy. I just don't know if I want to do that because the code check is a common room and it's probable that we just get it through normal gameplay as we usually do. I don't think I would need the workshop for anything else other than just getting the workshop itself. I don't think... No, pocketing the boiler room would be a bad idea. Even if we turned on the power in the outer house, the outer room, there's no connection to this. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's like a special rule for steam vents that go under the house and power the entire house. No. If we get the thing in the very beginning of the day, then that just means we can get all those rooms pretty easily. But, here's what I think the endgame is. I think the endgame isn't tomorrow, as much as I've been saying today's the finale episode or something. I think the endgame is when we get the Mechanarium and pocket that with the Blessing of the Monk, and then get 7 power rooms in the house. Which would mean we would need the aquarium first to upgrade that to a mechanical room. But we can't do that until we actually get the Mechanarium, so here's the shortest possible route to me. We get the Mechanarium. On the same day that we open up at least enough doors in the Mechanarium to get the upgrade disk from it. Somehow, which would be 1 door less than opening all of the doors anyway. But I guess it should be possible. Or we spend our redraws. I could end the day in the study. No, wait. No, that's not right. I was thinking we want to use our redraws to redraw the outer room again so that we get the trading post and then actually trade our stuff again for the upgrade disk. Well, for the first time. If we do that, then we can get the aquarium and then do the thing that I mentioned was the conservatory, or the Mechanarium. So that's our prep work first. Prep work part 2, in which this is prep work part 1. And if we want to do that for getting the outer room, I think we still want the laundry room for rerolls on the outer room, assuming again we get the study. So yeah. No, wait. Getting the laundry room for rerolls doesn't matter because we want to reroll the outer room. So none of this stuff matters if we're trying to get that stuff, then actually what we want is... we don't have it today. We want the showroom to stop our day in so that... No, again. Nothing we stop our day in matters if we're trying to get the special trading post, because we can't put anything else in the outer room. So yeah, it doesn't matter where we end the day today unless we're not going for the trading post. If we are going for... if we change course and decide to go for the Mechanarium or something, I guess we'll just go for the laundry room for free rerolls, as usual. In the end, it's as simple as that. A lot of planning that I could have done off camera. Special 2-hour episode, prep work not even half done. But we did get the thing. The most important part of the prep work is done, even if a lot of it is still remaining, mainly upgrade disks. That's it. That's the day. Another roll of the dice tomorrow. Wow, the Mount Holly... oh no, the Saint Holly. Scarlet Castle of Prayers. You get some really interesting titles, and apparently they're adding more too. We have a plan now. We had plans before, but we didn't have plans as planned out as they are now. And hopefully that's enough. Now would be a good time to take a break.